Hi folks, this is Karim Raouf from Untitled Chapter. They will continue our lab, the Red Arrow lab. This is the video number 72. We have been discussing in the previous video the following. We have been working now for 7 videos for creating Windows 11 master image with all of the different open source programs and tricks and tweaks to improve the performance of this operating system and to make it more easy for the users to interact with. Okay, so we have been working now on creating this master image for 7 videos. We have discussed a lot of concepts, different open source programs like 7-zip, like KeyPass program, like VLC. Okay, we have talked about increasing the performance or the speed of the system by increasing the virtual memory, by disabling visual effects for Windows 11, and a lot of things. And one of the things that we have used, or one of the tricks and tweaks to make a unique Windows 11 master image, is to create a customized default profile. Okay, what is a default profile? A default profile is a couple of settings to be applied to any user when it is created on Windows 11. So for example, if I have created a user, for example test, and logged in with it on the Windows 11 operating system, a default profile is applied to me. What is a default profile? A couple of settings, something like a certain background to be applied to me, a certain Windows setting to be applied to me, for example the display setting, the icons on the desktop, the icons on the taskbar. So all of these are some settings that are grouped in a profile called default profile, and it is applied to any user that is created on the Windows 11. Okay, so we need to create a custom profile and make it the default profile. So I have created a user on the Windows 11 called K-Raouf4, and then I make all of the different Windows setting and the different tips and tricks, and then I need my profile to be the default profile. So to make this thing, or to have this process working, we have used the program called DevProf. Anyway, so this is one of also the tips and tricks to make a unique master image for Windows 11. And then we used third-party programs, something called tweakers. One of these tweakers are called Windows Club Tweaker and WinIRO Tweaker. So these tweakers are used to customize the Windows 11 appearance and to customize or play with the setting of Windows 11, to disable some setting and enable some setting. These settings could affect the appearance of the Windows or the performance of the Windows. Anyway, so we have seen with WinIRO a certain tweak that we need to apply it to all of the users. This tweak is to change the Windows 11 context menu to be like the Windows 10 context menu. The Windows 11 context menu, this is called context menu. The context menu in Windows 11 doesn't have all of these options. Actually, they are grouped under a line called show more options, and this is a little bit annoying. I prefer the old context menu for Windows 10. So we will create a script, or we'll use the WinIRO tweaker to change the Windows 11 context menu to Windows 10 context menu. But unfortunately, the tweak, or this tweak used by the tweaker, it only affects one user profile. It will not affect all of the users on the machine. So we need to see how we can apply this tweak to all of the users on the Windows 11. So we have go to the website of WinIRO and see how this tweak works, changing the Windows 11 context menu to Windows 10 context menu. We have seen the registry keys and the commands that are used to change the Windows 11 context menu to Windows 10 context menu. And then we have created a script, and we need this script to be applied to all of the users logging into this machine. So this is this is the script that we will use. This is called full contacts .bat. This is a script that will be applied to all of the users that are logging into the machine. Let's see what this script contains. This is a registry key. Once the user logs in, this registry key will be added, and then the Windows Explorer will be restarted. This is called Windows Explorer. So for the context menu to be valid and working, we need to add this registry key and restart the Windows Explorer. So we created this script in the previous video, and we need to apply this script automatically once the user logs in to the machine. This is one script, and there is another script. One of my colleagues have provided it to me. This script will help you to free some space on the C partition or the operating system partition. It goes to certain folders and delete the files in these folders. These files are temporary or not needed. For example, you can delete all of the temporary internet files, the temp files of the operating system, the history of the profile, okay, or profile the user. These are some locations. This script goes to some locations and delete some files that can free some space on the C partition or the operating system partition, and these files are not needed anymore, so they are not essential, or they are not important. They can be deleted normally without affecting your data, for example, or this is not unnecessary data. Deleting the cookies, for example, this can be deleted automatically. Deleting the temp files, recent accessed documents, history, some cache, some temp files. Anyway, so we need these two scripts to be applied automatically to any user that is logging into the Windows 11 operating system. This can be done using a group policy, so you can apply this script using a group policy, or we can apply it using the task scheduler in Windows. This is a utility we will use to let or to make the Windows run these two scripts automatically when the user logs in. So what we will do, we will continue this video. We will see how we can do these scripts using the task scheduler. Now we will go to the C partition, and then we will make a folder called scripts, and we will put these two scripts, that's the clean script and the full context script, and put it there, and tell the task scheduler to go to this folder and run the scripts. So here we will get these two scripts, full context and clean. Just get these two scripts, copy them, and then put them in the C partition. Okay, so we go to the C partition. Okay, and then we will paste. Okay, and then we will go to the task scheduler. This is a utility that you can use to automate some Windows processes. For example, automating running a script, automating running a certain service, automating running a certain program. All of this can be done using the task scheduler. Just a moment, guys. So let's continue, guys. Now we need to go to the task scheduler to create a task or a job to run these two scripts, clean.bat and full context.bat, to apply it to every user's logging into the machine. Okay, so let's see how we can do this, and see also the test, or we test these two scripts. So we will go and open administrative tools, or you can open it from it's not here anymore, so you can open it from the start. Then go to control panel, then go to Windows tools, then we'll go to the task scheduler. Okay, it's up there. So here is the task scheduler, and then we will create two tasks, one to clean the temp files of the operating systems, the operating system of Windows 11, to make it more faster, and to free some space on the C partition, and to run the full context menu. Now we need to give the task a name, and to run this script either the user is logged in or not. Okay, so you can tell him to run only when the user is logged in, or this is the criteria we need, or to run it whether the user is logged in or not. So this is good. We will tell him to run it whether the user is logged in or not, and who is the user that will run this task. So the user should be a user that have full administrative rights on the operating system. So Rauf could do the job because he's a local administrator, or we can choose another user which is called system. This is a built-in Windows user that it is used internally, or this user is used internally by Windows to manage the different system processes anyway. So we will use the system, it has more privileges, more than care of. So we will use the system user to run this script, and this script will run whether the user is logged in or not, and it will be run with highest administrative privileges. And we can hide this task not to appear in the task scheduler window for normal users. So it will appear only for the one that have created the task, but if we choose this hidden, it will not appear for anyone that hasn't created this task. And we will configure it for Windows 10. So let's first run it. First we will choose a user called system. This user have full privileges on the operating system, so from its name it appears, and then run with highest privileges, and then we'll give it a task, full context, okay, menu, okay, and then we'll tell it to hide this task, okay, and it is for Windows 10 hidden. You can hide it, so it will not appear for any user unless he is the creator of the task. Then we will trigger when this task or when this job will be executed, on when this script will be implemented. It will be implemented once the user logged in. You can tell him on a schedule, one time, or on daily basis, or on weekly basis, or on a monthly basis, for example. You can do all of this, but I need only it to be applied at login. So we tell him at login, okay, this is the one that we need, okay, because we need it to be applied every time the user logs in, or you can make it for one time, okay, this as you wish, but for me I prefer it to be at login, okay. So we'll tell him at login. So these are the criteria for this script to run, when it will run. So for example, I need it to run at login, not at a certain time. This will be at login, okay. And then actions. What is the action? When this time comes, you need to start a program, and then we need to go and point to this script, full context.bat, and then tell him okay. So you can start a program, and then this is how we can create a task, okay. So this is how we can run the full context.bat. We will do this for the full context.bat and for the clean .bat. We can run it daily, weekly, monthly, or one time, and then I need it to run on at login, okay. So we need it to run at login, okay, and then we tell him okay, for any at login for any user or a specific user. I need it to run or at login for any user, not a specific user, okay. So this is first thing to do, and then okay, these are the everything that there is conditions. For example, this is the only thing that we need when we create a task. So this is one thing, and then we will create another task to run the clean.bat, okay. So here also we will run it using the system Windows user, okay, because this has highest privileges, and run with highest privileges just to make sure it will run without any problems. Hide it, and then Windows 10, and then new, okay. This will run on at login, okay. Or you can just uncheck hiding the task, okay, because this is for you anyway. So login, so at login any user, okay, and then we will see, or we will log in with a user to see how these scripts will be applied. Actually, when I run the full context.bat script, the Windows Explorer seems to be hanged, or it does not load, okay. I need to go to the task manager and open the Windows Explorer manually. Strangely, when I try to run the script manually by myself, not through the task scheduler, everything went perfect. The Windows Explorer was restarted normally, okay. So if there is a problem with you and the Windows Explorer doesn't work, you can edit the script only to add the registry and not restart the Windows Explorer, and you can restart the PC manually to have the full context appearing. Let's see now what I mean. So now when we go and log in with any user, so this will be applied to any user, for example test2. If you go there and tell him OK, let's see what will happen. Here we have two scripts, the clean.bat script and the full context.bat script. So let's see here what happens. Here you can log in normally. Here we will see that here, this is what I mean. Here the Windows Explorer seems to be hanged. Okay, I don't know what happened, but this is because the script adds a registry key and restart the Windows Explorer. So here seems to appear to me that the Windows Explorer restarting process was not complete. So we go to the task manager, okay, and then tell him file and then run a new task Explorer. This will open the Windows Explorer, and unfortunately the script was not applied. The full context.bat script was not applied because the process of restarting the Windows Explorer was not complete. So what happens here, that part of the script was applied, the registry key was added, but the Windows Explorer was not restarted successfully. So this can be done. Okay, you can restart. So here we can see, if we go further again, so let's see here, this is the context menu of Windows 11. So that means that our script for full context.bat, the first line was successfully implemented, adding the registry key to change the Windows 11 context menu to Windows 10 context menu, but restarting the Windows Explorer was not successfully. And for this menu to change from Windows 11 to Windows 10, you need to restart the Windows Explorer or restart the machine. So to overcome the Windows Explorer hanging process, we will edit the full context.bat. So we will go there and let's open this one. Here for example, we go there and go to the script itself. So here we will go there here, and you can tell him edit and remove this line, and this key will only be added, but you need to restart the machine after applying this registry key. So you need the user to tell him to restart the machine after logging in. Okay, so this can be done to overcome this problem. And by the way, I think after that in my videos or the upcoming in the upcoming videos, this was solved mysteriously, so I don't know what happened. Anyway, so this is means that the script was partially applied. So we'll go there. Here we can see it wasn't applied, so we will go to Kara04 and see if the script was applied. If you go to Windows Tools and open the task scheduler, we will see something here that the task is hidden. So if you go to task scheduler, here we will see that if you go to task scheduler, we will see that there is no tasks here because it is hidden, it is not appearing for the user. Okay, so we need to go to Kara04 and open the task scheduler and see if the if they were applied. So we will log off from this user, we will sign out, and then we will go to Kara04. Okay, we'll go to Kara04, and then we will log in and see if the script was applied already. So how we know that the script is applied? To see the section when or the last run time. We will see in the last runtime section in the task scheduler when this task was last run. So we will go and open start. Just a moment, guys. So now let's go, guys. Here we can see also that the Windows Explorer is hanged, but we will continue and open the task manager and run the process Explorer. So we'll go there, and as we have done before, if we go there and tell him Control Alt Delete and run the task manager and run the process explorer to make the Windows Explorer appear. Okay, so file and then run new task explorer and press enter. Now everything is appearing. So let's go to the task scheduler and see if our two tasks are applied or not. Let's see this. So we go to the control panel and then Windows Tools and then task scheduler. Okay, and then we will see if we go to the next runtime or the last runtime. Here they see that the last runtime for this script was at 4 and 2 minutes, and this is actually right because I was recording the video at 4:03 p.m. so these two scripts was applied successfully, and he said the operation completed successfully, but the full context was not completely executed. The first line of adding the registry was successfully done, but restarting the Windows Explorer was not complete. And for the clean .bat, it was completely also successfully implemented. Let me show you guys when I run this manually. So if you go there and we run, I need to show you something, guys. If I run the script manually, let me show you all what I mean. Let's go further here. So when I try to go, so now I logged in to a machine or log in with test user and try to run the script manually, not through the task scheduler, it was successfully working. So this is this clean.bat. It was completely successfully working, and as for the context also, it was successfully run. So let me show you all again what is the script. So if you go there and run the script, let me show you all when we run the script. So no, this is not there, so we'll go further. So if we run the script, let me show you all. No, not this one. So anyway, if you run the script manually, it will apply. Okay, and now I am trying to take a backup. Okay, right, to a backup of this machine before taking a snapshot, before making an image of this virtual machine, because now this is my master image. Before that, I need to remove any users. I will leave only the local administrator. So this is the one. I leave the local administrator and delete Kara off. So the image will only contain the local administrator. Okay, you can log in with it and then create a user and then disable it later. So this is it, and then we will take a snapshot. If we go further and take a snapshot, okay, and then we can, before backup, okay, we'll take a snapshot. So the upcoming video, we will back up this virtual machine using two methods. The first method is using the command dism through the Windows operating system, and to use Acronis backup program. Okay, so hope this video is informative for you all, and thank you all for viewing. Thank you so much.